What's up, folks? It's Trenius Henderson. You're tuned in to the famous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we doing right. So in this video, I'm literally about to tell you how I broke the financial curse of not having no money and being broke. I just want to say that if anybody out there, you want to make a lot of money, you want to be rich, okay? I'm not trying to make you rich. This video won't make you rich, but I definitely want to get you in a position to where you have financial freedom and you can stop being worried about how you're going to be able to pay your cell phone bill or how you're going to be able to pay your rent and stuff like that. That's simple stuff that you should not be worried about, okay? And that's stuff that I don't have to worry about nowadays. I'm living a life where I'm financial free. Where I came from, I ain't have nothing where I came from, you know? I ain't really have nothing where I came from. And I'm gonna tell you a true story about like how I made it to where I'm at. As you can see where I'm at, man, it look like Greece. I'm in a undisclosed location that I call Abracadabra right now. You see all around me just mansions. Michael Jackson and relatives stay across the river right there. Celine Dion. I got some friends that stay across the river. I stay back down that way in a condo. And, you know, this is a gated community. So everything around here is plush. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's priceless. It's like paradise. Beaches. And I'm living my life, man. But listen, it wasn't always like that. It wasn't always like that. But I'm about to tell you exactly how to get out of that financial pit that you in, because this the reason why it's been so hard for you to get out of it, because it is a curse. All right, it is a curse. It's a curse. It's a curse. And if you know what a curse is something that's is meant to keep you stuck, okay, by law of a curse. All right, it's like a spell put on you by people around you, people that you grew up with, the area that you living in, all the type of people that you grew, all of that stuff put a spell on you, and it puts you in a curse to where your mind can't even go beyond what you only know. But I'm about to break that curse, and I'm about to tell you from my story, and then you're going to listen to a sense. I went through my journey. You're going to listen to my journey, and you're going to know how to get out of that curse, and you're going to be able to get in financial freedom just like me. So stay tuned through this whole video. Now, this video ain't going to be PG. I'm going to be straight up real with you about everything about how to make it and how to have a financial life of freedom. All right. Here's the first thing you need to know. Now me, I'm a family guy. I love my family and everything, and they know I love them. But at the same time, I question a lot of things. You know what I mean? Even coming from my family, I question a lot of things that I was taught and brought up to know. You know, I used to always ask myself questions like, man, why I can't buy what I want? Like my mama love her to death, but she used to always tell me, my grandma and aunties, they used to always be like, no, you can't get that. Don't go in this store. Don't ask for this. Don't ask for that. And I used to always just be like, you know, I was a different kid. I used to always be like, why can't I have this stuff? You know, I was young, but I didn't know like the reason why I couldn't have what I wanted, because, you know, only thing I knew in my mind was I get what I want, because I was already spoiled. So I couldn't get everything. So that made me question my life. Like, why are they acting like this? Why are people around me acting like they can't buy me what I want? So, you know, I took that on with full force. That was my whole life mission from that point on. I wanted to get rich, okay? And so that's what I set out to do. I set out to figure out what was going on as to why I can't have what I want. Because, like I said, I got to a point where all my relatives who took care of me, I started to see they couldn't get certain things that I wanted. So it made me question, like, hold on, now I'm spoiled. Now I'm supposed to have everything. And so that was my birth. That was my birth in me. Like, when you born, you are already a child of God, so you are already supposed to have everything. But y'all got to a point where you couldn't get everything. You know what I mean? And that's what we talking about now. And so the one thing that I realized on my journey was money is simply just energy, man. It's just energy and vibrations. This is what changed my whole entire life. And I'm gonna tell you why, okay? Now, I work regular jobs just like everybody else, man. I used to work at Wendy's. I used to flip burgers at Wendy's. I worked the cashier, drive-through, you know. Then I can remember I went across the street from Wendy's. Then I worked at Rite, which was a pharmacy. I worked the cashier over there for a couple of years in high school. Then I left there. Then I worked with my stepdad at doing, you know, cleaning buildings and houses and stuff like that. Then I left there and I went to a thrift store where I used to work. I used to work at a thrift store, you know, hanging up clothes and stuff like that. And like the whole time I was working at these places, like I was not in the same vibration as everybody else that worked at these places. And what I'm saying is, I didn't think like everybody else that worked at these places, you know. I had a high vibration. I felt like I was rich. You know, I felt like I was super rich. Like everywhere I worked, I felt like I was rich. I remember when I worked at a thrift store, I remember me buying like clothes, you know, for 99 cent shirt, $2.99 jeans. Then I'll go get some $5 shoes, you know. Then I'll spend like, what, $10 all together, but I would treat that outfit like $1,000 there. I would have it so nice and looking that you couldn't even tell when I had it on that I worked at a thrift store, and I used to go out to the bars, the clubs, whatever, have fun, stuff like that. But you could never tell that I was technically broke because of the way I carried myself. And so that's why I'm telling y'all, listen, money is simply just energy. It's simply just vibration and energy, okay? It comes to you according to like how you feel about yourself. So the first thing you got to do in order to break that curse, you got to get out of that low vibration of like feeling bad about yourself, like because you don't got no money. All right, give me a second. Let me walk up this hill real quick. I want to show y'all some nice views. So from time to time, I'll come take a jog or hike or something around my neighborhood. Views. It's all views. All views. All right, bear with me though. Bear with me, because I want to get y'all out of this money, poverty, curse stuff. I know it's so easy, but it's so profound that it's simple to understand. So listen. So like I said, I always had a rich mindset because I used to listen to music and stuff where, you know, rappers was talking about having a lot of money and all this. And so I was taking on their vibrations. That's what I'm saying. Money is a vibration. A lot of people think of it as just a tangible dollar, like a physical object. Everything in the universe is a vibration. And the only thing you got to do is match the frequency of that vibration. So if you want to match the frequency of money, you have to feel like a rich person. You have to feel like a rich person. There is no way you can attract more money into your life feeling broke all the time, worried about bills. Rich people don't worry about bills, you know? And I know that the reality of it is you do have bills and you do have obligations that you have to meet and responsibilities you have to take care of, but you don't have to voice it all the time. And that's what really keeps a lot of people backed up, because they always voicing it and they always putting it out into the universe, like more and more and more, like all the time. And it's like, the more the universe hear that cry for help because you broke, then it's going to continuously give you like more and more of that poverty experience. Okay. So the only way you get rid of it is you shut that voice off. You shut that voice off and you just continue to carry yourself in this like rich vibration. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what I did, man. That's what I did. So, you know, I would always just carry myself like a rich person. Now, when it comes to the money, this is how my money used to work. This is how my money used to work and what I used to do with my paychecks. Listen, and I ain't tell nobody this. I ain't tell no friends I was doing this. But when I first started learning about energy and vibrations and how to attract stuff to me, this is what I started to do with my money. And this is why I'm at where I'm at right now. This is the secret. So I would get $500 paychecks, $300 paychecks, whatever, however many amount. But what I would do is I would take some of the paycheck and actually get things that I really needed, right? Like if I had my cell phone bill, I would pay my cell phone bill, you know, because I really needed it. Or if I was staying with one of my cousins and they needed some board money for the room I was staying in, I'd get them their board money, you know what I mean? But guess what I would do with the money left over? Would I save it? Would I save it? No, I would not save it because I knew about vibration now. I knew about energy and vibration. I wouldn't save it. I wasn't afraid to spend it. I wasn't afraid to spend it. No. I treated the money like I'm buying everything that I want that was on my vibration. This is the secret to it all. So, like I said, I would take that I took that $40. I would pay for things that I needed, the necessities. And then I take the last $20 and I'll go to somewhere like Urban Outfitters and get me a new shirt. I'll get me a new hat, or I'll go get me a haircut. Anything that will raise my vibration, I would spend my last little bit of money on. Anything that will raise my vibration. Because remember, I came from a low vibration. When you come from a low vibration, the whole concept to get more money is to raise the vibration, because everything is just money. If you can raise, I mean, not money, but energy. If you can raise your vibration up higher, you will get more money. That's the key. A lot of people think make more money, feel better. No, the trick is feel better, then you make more money. Raise the vibration, then you make more money. Raise your frequency, then you make more money. So the way to raise your frequency is to buy stuff that makes you feel good, even if you can't afford it. Even if you can't afford it, because why? Money is vibration. So if you buy something that you really like, ladies, if you get a hairstyle that you really, truly like, and you know you don't got enough money, but you got enough money to buy it, get it anyway. After you done pay for your necessities, get it anyway. After you done paid your house bill, your house payment, after you done paid your cell phone bill, you know, after you done bought some groceries, get the hairstyle anyway, because you know it's gonna raise your vibration to way up here. Now here's the catch. Here's the trick. Here's another trick. Now when you get that thing that you want, and your vibration is high, you feel good, or you feel sexy, you taking pictures on Instagram now, you walking around people, you got more confidence now. All of this is because your vibration is high. You ever notice you only start doing stuff that you really want to do when your vibration is high? You ever notice you start going out, you start feeling more confident, more motivated only when your vibration is high? How does your vibration get high? Because you bought something that will make you feel good. This is the key. This is what I did for years. I did this for years. And listen, technically I was broke. I didn't have no money in the bank account. But see, I kept in mind that money is just energy. It's just energy. It don't matter what you got in your bank account. Money is just energy. It's just energy. And the only thing you got to keep doing is just feeding into the vibration. All right. So, you know, that's what I did for so many years. And like I said, I was really testing the universe, and all this stuff that I was studying about energy, I was really testing it to see if it was really true. And it proved me right. It was really true. And look, look, the way I was using my money as to, you know, buying vibrations and buying into energy and, you know, the products that I want was energy. I was buying the products I want. Listen, I began to notice other people I began to leave behind. I began to notice other people were still struggling. I began to notice other people were still talking about how they broke. I began to notice. So I said to myself, damn, this shit working. This shit is really real. And so ever since then, I've never been the same when it comes down to how I spend my money. I only buy things that will raise my vibration, whether I can afford it or not. And then once you buy that thing that raises your vibration, since you got it, you feel good. That energy from that value item is on you. You got it. You possess it. It's just like real estate. If you don't even want the house, you buy the house because it's a high vibrational house. And this is why they say real estate make a lot of money. You buy it because it's real estate all up here. You buy it because it make you feel good, even though you don't want to live in it. But because it make you feel good, you know it's going to make somebody else feel good. So what I began to do was I began to break the money curse. I had figured out how to break the poverty curse. And the curse, the poverty curse, what it is, what the poverty curse is being afraid to circulate money. That's the curse. So people that are stuck in the curse of not having no money, they are afraid to circulate it on things that they know they want. Oh man, you know you need a new cell phone. Why you want to buy one? This good right here, man. Still got a flip phone. It's 2020. Look at that car right there. Audi R9. Number of rich people around here, man. I'm in a vibration, see? But anyway, why you won't get the new cell phone? Man, I'm cool with this right here, man. This is a little flip phone. They still call people. Okay. But you know you want the iPhone 11. You know you want the iPhone 10. Why is he afraid to circulate his money on something that he truly wants? Because scarcity, which is another curse as to why people can't attract money, because they think that their money will always run out. If you don't want your money to run out, you got to say to yourself, my money ain't gonna run out. I'm rich. See, it goes back to the very beginning of the video where I said I had to start thinking like a rich person. Even though you might be in the circumstances of not being rich right now, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is feeling. So if you think like a rich person, you will feel like a rich person. And if you don't know what a rich person feel like, I highly suggest you to go look up some people and look at some interviews on them and look at how they living and do everything you got to do to, you know, understand the spirit of a rich person. Because once you understand that spirit of a rich person and you take on those feelings, then you're going to only raise your vibration. Then you're going to elevate in life. And so, make a long story short, this is how I really started changing my life, man. Man, look at where I'm at, man. I'm 31 years old, man. I'm 31 years old, man. Financially free, man. I get to do practically what I want to do. Don't work. Every day, I get to do what I want to do, man. Look at the views. Look at the views. I'm telling y'all how to do this. I'm telling y'all literally how to do this. I'm telling y'all how to do this, man. And here's another thing you got to understand about how to break that curse. You got to keep in mind. Listen, broke people think they can get stuff for free. That's what broke people think. And that's why they don't never got nothing. Because they think they can get for free. They want for free. They want for free. They want for free. Why do they want for free? Because they know they always broke. So basically, they advertising their brokenness for something of a greater value when they know they can't afford it. Because they fail to realize that everything costs. Everything costs in the universe. Everything costs. So that means you gotta pay to play. You gotta pay to play. Don't think that you can get something from somebody and you're not gonna have to pay for it. You gotta pay for everything. You gotta be expecting to pay for something that you want. So in order to like I said, another thing that I did, I wasn't ashamed of me being broke. I knew I was broke in some moments. But when I got my paycheck, guess what I did? I went and spent my paycheck on stuff that actually made me feel good. Because I knew I had to pay to play. I knew I had to pay to play. So look at these views, man. These views out here. These views, man. I had to pay for this. I paid for this. I had to pay to play, man. I had to pay to play. I had to pay to play. It's so beautiful out here. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous out here. It's ridiculous. This is my life now. This is my life now. But it's super easy. It's super easy. It's super easy, man. Super easy. It's everything I just told you in this video. If you run this video back over and you listen to everything that I'm saying in this video, like all over again, you will understand the concept. think like a rich person, which means feel extremely good about everything about yourself, everything that's going on in your life. If you're not where you at, stop talking down on your situation. Stop talking about how you broke. Stop talking about how stuff too high. Stop saying how you can't afford this, how you can't afford that. You keep talking like that, you're going to keep getting the same results. I'm telling you. I was doing that for a long time. I was talking about all the stuff. I was talking about all the stuff I did not have. All the people that was wrong to me. I was blaming everybody. It was his fault. It was my mama's fault. It was my daddy's fault. Oh, man, my job don't pay me enough money. Oh, man, I can't stand my boss. When I gave all that nagging up, when I stopped nagging about being broke, and I changed my mindset, I said, I'm going to fix it. I said, I'm going to fix it myself. Then I began to change my whole life because I took responsibility for my own mind. And I started thinking like I was rich. Like I said, when I was working at the thrift store, when I was working at the furniture, bank. I used to work at the furniture bank and help homeless people that was less fortunate. I used to work at Wendy's. I used to flip burgers. You know what I mean? I used to work at Rite. Where else I used to work? I used to work at Dollar General. I remember I used to work at Dollar General. I remember some days I would come in, I would be so hungry, I would steal bread off the shelf just to get full. I done been there, done that. But the whole time I was working at these places, I felt like a millionaire, and I did not despise my shortcomings. The only thing I kept doing was thinking like a rich person. I just kept thinking like a rich person, and I stopped talking brokenese. I stopped talking brokenese, and I started to realize everything costs. And I started to take my paychecks. I took my paychecks, did what I needed to do with the money, paid my phone bill, paid my board, whatever, bought me something to eat, took the rest of the money. I started buying vibrations, meaning products that I truly, really wanted to have. I started buying it. I didn't care if I couldn't afford it. I bought it anyway. Even though I didn't have no money in my bank account, I bought it anyway. And I just kept doing it over and over my paycheck, over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. And then I noticed that since I kept buying into my vibration, my whole life began to elevate more. Even though I was still broke, my life was elevating. That's the secret, yo. I'm trying to tell y'all this. That's the secret. But if you get your paycheck, listen, if you get your paycheck like most people do, and you pay your bills like most people do, and then you try to be all scared with the money and try to be scared to go get the things you want like most people do, and then you try to save it like most people do, and then you end up not even being able to save it like most people do, you're going to continue to perpetuate a broke cycle where you don't have no money. That's why so many people broke. That's why so many people broke, because when they get that money, they scared of it. They scared of their own money that they made. They scared, and they don't believe that the universe is going to give them the finances like by manifestation. But if you buy into the vibration, it'll manifest. Because the universe is magic. The universe is not solid. Some people think that the universe is like this solid, permanent cement. Like it's just views. Some people think the universe like permanent cement. It don't have a brain. It don't think, like it don't hear your thoughts. It don't feel your emotions, but it really do. It's magic. And the only thing it's looking at is how you feel. Buy the things that make you feel good, man. So this how I broke the curse. Now y'all know what I'm telling you in this video is true. Y'all see me, everybody that subscribed to me on my channel, you see where I used to be at, man. You seen videos 5 years back, see me in my room chilling, broke, busted, and disgusted. You know I'm not lying. But y'all don't follow me this long. Look at where I'm at now, man. You know I ain't telling no lie. Look at where I'm at. My friends ain't with me. You know, most of my family ain't with me. You know, I'm with me. Because I found myself. Not to be looking down on nobody else, but I'm just saying that to clarify what I'm telling you in this video is really true. If you listen to me, you will do the same thing that I'm doing right now. I'm walking, getting exercise, chilling. About to go to happy hour in a minute, go chill with my friends, my rich friends, and because my vibration gonna get high when I go over there. And wake up tomorrow and do the same thing all over again. I'm telling y'all how to do this, man. Anyway, for those of you who want to get a more in-depth perspective on what I'm talking about, like in written form, everybody been getting from me my money vortex. Okay, my money vortex class. It's a class. All right, it's a real good one too. And I'll teach you how to manifest money like clockwork. Okay, if you like to read, and I got some unlisted videos that ain't nobody seen inside that course too. So get in contact with me, send me an email below and just say, Tren, I want the money vortex, and I'll send it to you after you pay for it, which is very inexpensive. So I love y'all to death, man. Hey, this how I broke the curse, and you gonna break the curse too. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.